Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to FIFA Manager 2025. Dropped the tutorial video a few days ago. Actually, it's not a tutorial, just a deep dive in the first look of the game. I also don't know much about the game, so we are learning together. We are now starting a new career mode. I'm on the setup screen, just want to set it up. Start a new career mode, a brand new series on the channel to push together alongside the current challenge that I am doing, the Glory Hunter challenge in Football Manager. Enjoying both games, enjoying the love in both sides, and I hope that all of you guys continue showing me love in all the sides that I am playing and everything that we are doing in this channel together. Okay, so let's get into setting up this stuff. There's a lot to do. We have a few games to play. We want to see some action on the field, and definitely we want to enjoy what is being produced by these games. So far, loved it. I've tried a few prediction matches here and there, and they have been quite friendly. So today I decided to start a new career mode. I said it wasn't coming, and today it has arrived. So the game mode, we are going to do standard mode. Choose a club to start your career. Not doing a player career mode. Would love to do that, but I think founding my own club is also something quite interesting to do. Game mode options, we're just doing with playing with sacking. I'm just a manager. More options, we are starting with staff. Displaying salary, I've set it to weekly. Display general player level and talent stars, absolutely. And show help screens, absolutely. I'm still not very much delved into the game, so if I need anything, and the help will help me, the help screens will help me. The database is just that single one from September 2024. Transfer settings for the first season, I'm going to set it at no transfers allowed in the first transfer window. We are going to go with the squads the way they were coming into this season, and maybe we can start making changes from January. Then we can disable or enable play with future transfers. I'm going to disable that. We know how much a mess it has cost me in my Fiorentina save game. And also we have add randomization for youth player talent experiment feature. The game will randomize talents for youth player ages 18 or lower in the database. Well, I don't know what it is, so I'm not going to enable it. Use real salaries for players, something I would love to do, but I just feel it will offset the balance of the game, that the game just determines the salaries according to player level. Like you want to get, like the way things are happening currently at some clubs, player is earning a lot but not displaying anything more than even the star player of the squad. So I'm not going to use the real player salaries, though I'm happy that there is a feature like that one. It's actually a really good feature. League wise, I think I'm just going to do the English Premier League. So we are going to do with the recommended leagues. For my first save in this game, it would just be realistic to do a top tier team in England, try to win the league, the Champions League, and even the cups with it. After completing all the trophies we can win with it, maybe then we will come back and start a series where we select a database that we are determined to use. As you can see here, the English database leagues, it goes all the way to the northern and southern Isthmian Division 1. That is like the 8th tier of English football, and it's quite interesting. So maybe later on we do like a back to prem type of video after the end of this first initial save with the big teams, and just big teams with big money, make some few moves, do it all. Maybe you can start up to prem, and maybe I feel like mine is called a top league dream and not the back to prem way, just the same way, but we'll see what to do. So the loaded leagues are just the recommended ones, the big tier leagues, and we are just going to go with that. Okay, setting up my manager details. I've decided to play with the finance assistants for all these things, and I'm going to play without a simulated personal life. I feel like focusing solely on the football aspect is what guys want to see. My simulated life, it will be some good addition to maybe get and delve myself into, but I feel like I'm just going to let it go, be able to switch off, and just let myself be a player, be a manager, be a coach. The personal life feature maybe in another save game. If you guys would love to see it, you could boot me up in the comment section. Okay, it took some little time set up my manager. I was doing a little bit of setting up here and there. So there is our manager, the guy whom we will be using for the save game. Just a little portrait of me right there. Took some time to add it in. Didn't understand it at first. I felt like you had to delete something is when you could. And I've also seen a certain feature that is quite interesting. You can work as a player manager. You can work as a player in the squad you are managing. it's quite an interesting feature, but I'm not going to do it for this one. Putting myself in a squad will be interesting for me to do, maybe a challenge or a one time or a series with it, but it will be great. It will be a great idea, by the way. You guys tell me if you want to see me do that. We will see what will happen. Well, we just have to select our club, and definitely we will come down to this. It selected all the top leagues, but I'm just going to manage one club for the first save game, and that definitely has to be Arsenal. This team has been on the rise in the recent years, and they just haven't reached there yet. A lot of bottling that they have been doing. The bottling is also a bit too much for me. I feel like we are not doing what we want, but yeah, the bottling has been a lot, and it's really painful. So this time round I'm deciding to win it all with Arsenal. We're just going to see how many seasons it will take us. It gives giving us a contract length of 2 years. What is the highest it can give me? It can give me up to 10 years. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna give myself 4 years contract with Arsenal. That's something great. A little feature you can add up to there. You can say you can start in the Championship, Premier League, Division 1. You can start with no club, but we are starting with Arsenal, and we are going to see how we do with the team. I'm not definitely not going to select a national team. No national team it is. Let's just start and manage a team with the way it wants to be. I love this background. You can just see the way it is detailed, the denting, the scratching. It just looks great, doesn't it? All right, so the budget place, we have the league. We are expected to finish champions. Definitely that's what is expected of Arsenal a lot, but they just can't do it. Domestic cup, they're expected to reach the semi-final in the Carabao. In the FA Cup, actually, the finals. Should I bump up the we can't wait it. Okay, I'm just going to leave it at semi-final. And then in the Champions League, they expect us to finish in the semi-final, to reach in the semi-final. We'll see how things will be. As you can see, if I increase it, it bumps up my budget. If I decrease it, it reduces it a little bit. So this is the limit that I can have for my transfer budget once the transfers begin. But I have 307 million for salaries. We have 76 million in the reserves. Maybe that one we can push into the transfers. January is a long walk away, and we still have things to do about that one. And once we get there, we will deal with the stuff that is actually there. But for today, we start a new season with Arsenal. We know it is going to be shown first here. We already did it in the previous walkthrough video. If you haven't watched it, make sure to watch that one. Arsenal have qualified for the international competition. We have the fun up here, and just a few things that we already saw read last time. The Leandro Trossard stuff, the Zinchenko stuff, the midfield strategist is very high on the wish list. A few things to set up. Let me just set them up before we actually look to start the season. My main sponsor, the season objectives, it actually doesn't have much to do like Football Manager, like strategizing across everything. I'm definitely going to do most of that off the screen, because on this one, reading through the details is a bit hectic considering how small the fonts are. So I don't know whether the fonts can be changed. If you've played this game before and have a way in which the fonts can be changed or be made bigger, you can hook me up in the comment section and tell me how to do it, because these fonts are too small for me. They at a point I always feel like I'm struggling to see what I'm doing. I would love to put it on the light mode, but the light mode again may be a bit too bright for some of you, so we're just going to leave it on the dark mode. Maybe in the light mode the fonts are easier to see, but we'll see with that one. So with that, let me just set up a few things, do all of this. As you can see, when it has a notification, a 1 on it, or a 1 or a red on it, it shows that we have a few things we have to do in these departments before I continue or start the league season. So let me do that. A little bit of compilation. The season is still quite far away. We are on the 1st of July, the start of the new season. Our first game against Wolves is quite a mile away, so let me do the little bit of fixing and fixating, and then we meet in a while to maybe start the season or the preseason, or if just to check the squad and arrange how things should be. All right, after doing a few club activities here and there that are required, I've come to where I'm meeting the team for my first training. As you can see in the background there, the players are just huddling up together with their yellow jersey training kits, waiting for me to speak up. Odegaard, Saka, Rice, Saliba, White, Gabriel and Trossard are there in line waiting for me to talk and give them my deals of what we think about in the league. We will win the league is one of them. We'll win the cup, we'll win an international title. We want to get relegated, we'll reach our season objectives. will qualify for international competition. I think I'll go with will win the cup. I think winning the league in my first season playing this game ever is a bit too ambitious, and I may get sacked or I may get into bad relations with the players for giving them a goal we couldn't do. Infrastructure wise, I'll just say I can't make any infrastructural decisions because I am not the infrastructural manager. I will start the club no matter what happens. That's what I'm going to tell them. And then team wise, what do we do? I'm a stickler for discipline. I'll focus on young players. Anyone who isn't fit doesn't play. Seems like the most plausible one. And we are just going to click that one. And we see that we have our game against Wolves in very many days. We have our first press conference. What will you do if they actually pull it off? If what actually pulls it off? This question is so diabolical. What does it even mean? I'm assuming that we'll win the champ. What will you do if they actually pull it? I'm assuming they will win, that we will win the championship, but we'll be careful about playing celebration at this time. Get together in the marketplace with fans. The question is total rubbish. You can't seriously be talking about the league title at this stage. That if is a big one, but I don't think it's impossible. Celebrate. If we actually pull it off, we celebrate. Nice. That was a really good answer at the end. Atmosphere +1. There are points for talking about some things in the interviews. You can have negative or positive points, and there we have had an increased atmosphere in the squad. The little tab here has shown us that Mohamed El Neni moves to Al Jazeera, a few changes here and there across squads. I really love the information on that tab. It looks great, it looks beautiful to look at. Today's training schedule was hard, and as you can see, we have new desktop background images. I don't know how to set this up. I really wish I knew, because I saw it once in a preview I was doing for the career, or the last one we were here. I simulated forward a little bit of time, so this one I really don't know how to set it up. If you know, or maybe if I find how to do it, I may set it up. Like, let's see if we can actually do that. Can it be in preferences? A weekly progress, 1 week, select match mode, instant results, main menu, other days, all of fame, miscellaneous. We have a lot of unread emails. We have a new staff member. We have a new director of football. I've signed a lot of staff members. We have a new marketing manager. We have a new construction manager. We have a new bond specialist. We have a new psychologist. We have a new general manager. We have a new fund coordinator. We have a database that has been updated this week. 4 players in your scout database were updated. Membership fees. Your club has received 2.6 million for membership fees. And new desk object also imported. Do I have an office? Because that's what I think is happening here. Nope, it's actually not there. So whatever I don't see anywhere those things actually can be. I'll just see where they are. We had some information about scouting. I actually bought this software. It really looked nice. It really looked great. I didn't know what to do. I've set the scouts without tasks to automatically scout players on the list. Like this, I think it is this material that has brought for me these guys, or is it the scouts? I don't think it's actually the scouts. We have someone like Darico Vuelto. Who is he? Darico Vuelto, CD Real España. He is a center back with a little bit of ability, a right mid actually, with a little bit of ability. He has 60 right wing, 60 right mid, 60 left wing, 60 center forward, 60 striker. Just 60 across all faces. How old? 26 years of age. 60s are quite low for you, lad. I don't know. I don't actually know. We have Jacob Unelason, who is a central back with 67 rating, 37 years old. Not good enough. I think those are things that, yeah, I think this is the thing that is bringing me all of these players. I think I'm going to bump it up. I set it at 60. Let's give it a 70. See how it will work. It actually changes its settings by itself. Last week because a bit of crossing and a few things. It has changed. It is a software. It works when without instructions. So we'll see how things are. That's how it is. Now we have a lot and a lot and a lot of people in the squad. Yeah, the staffing department is good, and as you can see, their talents are more than foster. I only hire the best. This is Arsenal Football Club, where we only hire the best. My youth team, they're saying that my youth team do not have any mentors. This mentor thing, I don't know how to do it. How do you set up mentors in this game? Do I just come here and just select something about the player for him to do, and then I just do that? What do we do? in terms of the mentors. Am I their mentor? Do they have a mentor? We have a standings in the league. They also haven't started playing the youth league. I don't understand the mentor thing, and if I actually could, uh, I would have been done with all of this long ago. Don't know how it actually works, and we will just see how it is. Think that I have talked too much, done a little bit of introduction. I feel like it is time we simulate to the first game of the season and see when we can actually play and what the squad is all about. Haven't set up the squad yet, waiting for the preseason to start. We have our squad here, just not gone through it actually well. Gabriel is still out on vacation, so we have to wait for all the players to come back. Let me just go all the way to maybe the season start, and we'll see how we set up this squad to be the best it can be. It actually still looks great, but I think we can do better with the squad the way it is. It's not completely failed actually with Gabriel out on vacation. Just can't start it. All right. Okay, I guess it's about time I did my tactical induction. Just a little bit of tactical changes here and there. I don't know what has happened to the squad of late, but things have really changed drastically for us. Players are just jumping everywhere. So that is the formation we are using. Nwaneri is out on the other side. Martinelli is here. This is really awkward. Alright, so tactical screen. First we have the team tactics. I'm going to do a little bit of team tactical induction. Just going to change it to complex. Increase the passing range to maybe about 62% passing. Make it a little bit risky. Let us try to make it balanced, a little bit balanced, that we can do. Crossing position, let's try going towards the byline and cross it from deep. I feel like crosses from this deep are always a little bit more dangerous. Corners, we are definitely going to do them near post. Near post corners are quite dangerous, but just a little bit towards the middle. Far post corners are also quite good. Our playmaker is Martin Odegaard. Playing direction, we are playing in all directions. We just want to do everything. Our target man, maybe Jesus or Havertz, whoever will be playing there. We have the special motivation, of which I'm not going to use. Our closing down defensively, I want it just above the 50%. We commit a little bit. Our defensive line definitely climbs really high. That's the highest it can. Let me lower it a little bit there. Our goal kicks, let's just have them short. I love them short. No time wasting. Definitely we are playing offside traps, no counter attack. The commitment, I'm going to increase it a little bit. I want the players to be committed more towards the playing. And also we have the crossing height. Should it be low, should it be high? 50-50 whipped crosses. I wish there was a way you could order for whipped crosses in the game. The formation, what does it have for us? We are playing the formation, we are using the 4-2-3-1 narrow, so that is what we are setting this upon. I've just seen that the commitment has lowered itself a little bit. Let us increase that to about 40%. And then the orders for the players, let's say Martinelli. Okay, this is actually not the formation we are using. This actually doesn't seem like to be it. Yeah, now that definitely is what we have here. Okay, so for player roles, like someone like Calafiori, we're just going to ask him to be creative, make forward runs often. His crossing frequency should be a little bit high or maybe lower. Let's just see how that. And then we have also the special settings. Go forward at set pieces. He is quite tall, so maybe just give him at that. His tackling, I think I've lowered it. Let's just increase that a little bit and see if it actually does that. And then we also have the center back who will be playing at this position. His tackling should be a little bit high. His forward runs should not be that often. Crossing, almost never cross, please. I don't like that one. Go forward at set pieces, absolutely. His crossing frequency is lowered. Go forward at set pieces. I always like both of my center backs forward at set pieces. Be a little bit creative yourselves. I think Saliba is a very creative player. Crossing frequency, lower it a little bit, just like that. When White, the player on this part of the field, I'll ask him to dribble, cross more, be more creative, and also his tackling should be a bit high. You wish to have that for your wing backs. Jesus, run the channels, hold up the ball sometimes at points, that is okay. And then for the winger on the other side, be creative, crossing frequency always but it's as beautiful as it can get. And then we have the routes, or the routes that we are taking. I'm going to ask Calafiori to always make a little bit of those movements. Martinelli should drop back more. Saka will be dropping back more. I will expect Odegaard, or the player playing this position, to hold it up a little bit, get more forward. Jesus will be dropping back to play like a false nine, and also getting forward to the box to try and create that chance. The player on the right will be riding into the box a lot, and Martinelli will be heading towards the byline most of the time. Partey runs towards the midfield and dropping back when Rice will be playing in Merino's spot. I will expect Rice to rise higher up into the midfield, all of that one. And then for the center backs, we just leave them based like that one. Gabriel usually plays this position. If Rice climbs higher, he will assume his position up to maybe there. And yeah, I think it's okay. We have team comparison. Don't really care much about that one. I'm going to click OK and save. Alright, so it's about time we went into our first match week of the season. It's just the same calendar as the one we have currently this season. We are facing Wolverhampton Wanderers at home in the first match day, the Saturday, the 10th of August. It has information about the city. North London is a region of the English capital containing 6 boroughs and has a population of 1.4 million. Its two teams, Arsenal and Tottenham, are fierce rivals. Historic buildings, blah blah blah, all that information. If you want to read it, you can pause and do so. Stadium capacity 60,704 expected attendance, and even its location on the map is showcased with a little picture of North London, as you can see Big Ben over here, and that the Ferris wheel out there. Then we have first match day, we have Chelsea facing Manchester City. It has a history. Erling Haaland is the top player on the pitch. It has a history of the games between them. They have played 62 total games. Manchester City have won 41. No, Chelsea have won 62, drawn 41, and lost 35. I don't understand what's there, but we also have Manchester United against Fulham and Ipswich against Liverpool. So it's quite interesting today. There's a lot of games: Leicester, Tottenham, Nottingham, Bournemouth. This is the history of the meetings between all those clubs: Newcastle, Southampton, Everton, Brighton. So there is much to the games that we have today, and also the Premier League as a whole. The first match day, here we go. So a few changes I would like to make to the starting 11 before we go into this match are definitely some of the players that we are going to switch up, and a few of them are already strike into position. Like I would love to move Declan Rice here, give Thomas Partey a start this in this match, give Leandro Trossard at start over. No, I think I promised Martinelli to start in this match, so I have to fulfill promises. I made promises to the players, and also we are going to have Kai Havertz in for this particular game. Gabriel is still on vacation. I don't understand this, and I don't know why Gabriel is still on vacation, or about this stuff. But I'm just going to simulate through and see if it is a glitch or an error. Then we must fix it, and if we can't fix it, then I think we don't have another center back. We'll have to look for a new center back. That's the case. So because of that, Julian Timber will slot into position. Jorginho will come. Mikel Merino will come onto the bench to replace Sterling. Calafiori will start in place of Tomiyasu, and also we have Ben White to start in place of Kieran Tierney, and also David Raya in place of Tommy Setford. Neto also to replace Setford, and I think that I have a really good lineup for us. Unfortunately, with this number of substitutes you are allowed on the bench, I think it's 7. We cannot place the likes of Sterling, Luis Kelly, Kiwior, Tomiyasu, or Zinchenko on the bench. So my bench only has one goalkeeper in Neto, Nwaneri, Tierney, Trossard, Jorginho, Merino, and Gabriel Jesus. And this, I think, is a pretty strong lineup to start the season. I've decided to play Saka, Martinelli out as right wing, Odegaard as the only attacking mid. We are playing like a very modeled 4-2-3-1, Rice moving higher. I can't do the roles. I wish there was a way we could actually change the roles. I've looked for a way to change the roles, but I actually can't. But one thing I know I can do is when I open the tactics tab and come to the routes the players should take. I can give them different routes. As you can see, I've placed Rice as a more to box more of a box to box midfielder. I've placed Thomas Partey to become like a holding, cannot go past the midfield. Saka is more of an inverted winger. Martinelli is also an inverted forward, but particularly playing it more of as a winger than an inverted forward. Saka is more of the inverted forward. Odegaard, the playmaker, finds route into the box. Havertz also creating such routes with himself. But I don't know why, but I would like Odegaard to be placing runs towards Saka because of the affinity he has with Bukayo Saka, and Havertz running towards Rice. So yeah, with those routes I think I can edit them, and Calafiori and White are both attacking fullbacks. I will love White to be go up further, or the same as Calafiori. They're attacking wingbacks, more of like attacking fullbacks or wingbacks. That's how you place the roles in the game, and those are the roles that we have for the first game of the season. So enough talking, let's go into the first game. This Gabriel issue is still a problem. I really hope he can come back. I think with the way I am dragging this a little bit, I think only one game in the whole to begin the season will be enough. Then we will be playing a couple of games to come. I'll make sure to play as much games as I can, and also they will be doing more of game than anything, because I'm doing no transfers, and I think some of these things that are highlighted down here I can deal with them off screen, and we can just enjoy the gaming part of the game. Match day 1, we have a game against Wolves. I'm not going to do it instant result, we're going to do it 3D match. The kits we have, we have the home one, they have their I think it will be nice to just let them play in their yellow kit here. So with that one, the others we're also going to just see the instant results. I can select to either watch them in 3D or just see the instant results. That will be nice for maybe the running or the season running when we are playing, and also some other teams are playing. Oh, there you can watch a couple of games. Almost all the leagues that I have had their database selected and are playing today. Little bit of pep talk before the match. Give it your best. Fight for every ball. We'll never lose this one. We also have talking points, speech points, and I think using they are required in bigger matches. Wolves is not that much a big game, so I'm just going to give them give it your best talk, and I think we will be good enough for that one. Look at the background, Emirates in all its glory. I think that one is the camera tuned down a little bit, so that one is Emirates right behind us, and that's the match we have today. There is the lineup up front. Manager on the side. I really love the graphics on this. I absolutely love the graphics on this one, and also just the little bit of graphics, lovely to see. And also now we have the match starting. The settings I am using, actually, as you can see, I want just to do it full match for the first one, and then we'll see how it comes out. Camera, I'm doing broadcast. Match speed, we're doing ×2. We also have ×4, but ×4 I feel is too fast. We're going to do match in ×2, and then we're just going to see show live. We also have show live table permanently. We can also do that. We can go live in the 80th minute, 1 speed for the final third of the game. You also have the radar, this one here, you can activate it or deactivate it, and then we have the player names closest to each team, the person on the ball. We have the full match display, and that's just how we are going to do it. And let's just see how the games goes by. It looks really great. Havertz has been tackled there, a really strong tackle. Thomas Partey gets it back for us. Bukayo Saka taking off the ball by Ryan Nuri, who finds Wang Hee-chan out in space, crosses into the box, but there was no one actually. The goal goes back. Saliba, Rice, Odegaard, Havertz tackled again, and now he's just sleeping on the floor. That was a ball looking forward, but they didn't find anyone. White out to Saka. Saka finds Trossard, gives it to Kai Havertz, who opens the scoring for Arsenal in the 9th minute. Just look at the graphics, man. Look at the graphics, and that shot from Kai Havertz from outside the box just looks more and more beautiful. 1-0 it is to the Arsenal. Wolves, I think I turned off replays. Oh, replays are there. Yeah, they are actually there. We have actually seen the replay. Don't know why I don't remember that. Martinelli takes the ball from Doyle. Now it is Declan Rice with it. Goes all the way to Calafiori, but it is a throwing which Nelson Semedo will take. Look at those faces. Imagine Football Manager had such graphics. And that is me on the sideline with my suit. It's actually not a suit, it's just a shirt and a tie and a trouser. I love that outfit. I wish I could find one without a tie, but I'll take it. Luis Diaz with the goal. Leicester Tottenham 1-1. You can also see the results on the side. Hwang Hee-chan is causing us a lot of problems. He's getting a lot of space to run into, as Semedo also tackles I just love the graphics. It's just showing the real Premier League vibes, and it is quite interesting. Odegaard intercepted. Huang down there to cause us trouble again. If we get concede a goal, it will just be because of this lower wing. I think I need to do something about it. Declan Rice now with the ball, driving all the way into the box. Declan Rice crosses, but Saka was just not there. That was a chance. As now here they come. Mateus Cunha is offside. Wow, that was close. Now we have Mateus Cunha running down this wing, cross into the box, intercepted. Havertz, Martinelli. Ooh, that was nice from Martinelli. Martinelli tried to go do a roll around the player, but just couldn't do it. Our offside trap is working wonders. Really working wonders. As you can see, they just can't get anywhere. As I think now Ipswich have had a goal, or was it? I think it's the Newcastle game. Now we have a few minutes to halftime, and our players are really getting the groove of this one. Calafiori trying to find it into the box. We are not getting anywhere apart from that shot. I think, is that supposed to be offside? I think that's offside. Yeah, Mateus Cunha is really offside. 2 minutes added on to the first half. Martinelli's cross into the box, intercepted. It is going to go to halftime 1-0, I believe. Yeah, 1-0 it is. We have had 3 shots. They have had 0 shots. We have had 2 shots on target. They have had none. 51% position, 49. The position stats are a little closer than I expected. Other results are also going on as we are playing the halftime results across the leagues. Manchester City are up 1-0 against Chelsea. Tottenham are 2-1 up against Leicester United. Fulham are 1-1. Aston Villa, West Ham are 1-1. No particular changes I would like to make to the team. If I look at the energy levels, Kai Havertz is struggling. 51. Really, that's really low. And I think now I didn't plan on doing a halftime substitution, but I'll have to bring on Gabriel Jesus because of the fatigue Kai Havertz is showing. Otherwise, across the board, only Saka and Jesus, whom I brought on, is not well in his energy levels, but only Saka, I think, maybe next up to be substituted because of his energy levels. But the team so far is particularly good. I don't think I have any changes I want to make, any tactical changes. The tactics are still playing well. It's my first time using them, so I'm going to stick to them. Halftime talks. Let's continue like this. Yeah, I'm not also going to use a point. We are okay. I think if you use a talking point, it gives more motivation to the team than the way you call with the normal talks. So I'm going to keep those ones for important games. Player talks. Do I have any players that I need to talk to? Who is supposed to be marking Cunha? Is it Julian Timber? It's actually Ben White. But how do we talk to him? We have criticize, we have massage, we have you can massage them. Why should I massage a player? Hey, that's spooky. Okay, you have criticized, you have motivate, you have praise. Let me motivate him. I have motivated, but not White. I wanted the motivation point to go to Ben White, actually. Yep, I'll try. That's actually good for him. And then here we have the match statistics. You can come and look at the match statistics after the game, really detailed. We have the players themselves, players of Arsenal, players of Wolves, the percentages of everything. You have the attacking moves, the incisive moves, the dribbles, the heading percentages, tackle percentages, interceptions, shots on target. All of this you can come and look at them one by one. We have the passes for both teams. We have the distribution, we have the visualization. As you can see, we are playing everywhere across the pitch. If you look at Wolves one, they are trying to play through the middle most of the time. Our attacking direction is actually everywhere, and I think that's what we are causing them against them. And we also have zonal. We have 11 passes through the middle. We have 5 passes on the other side, 3 here, 3 here. So most of our passes are going down the middle. We have attacks, we have the regains, we have the movements, we have the 2D view. You can watch the game in 2D or anything, but simple. The halftime screen just looks great. You can also change the player roles if you want to. I'm not going to change. I think everything is just okay. Odegaard as the captain and everything else. Second half, here comes Gabriel Jesus. Love the graphics. Just look at his face. This game, I feel like I'm falling in love with. Just look at the scoreboard graphics. Beautiful, just beautiful. Let's see how the second half goes for us, though, as that is a poor tackle from Gabriel Martinelli. I feel like that deserves a yellow card. Is he going to get one? No, he doesn't. He survives that one. That's great for us. That was a nasty tackle from him. As now here comes the ball forward. Martinelli denied again. Martinelli is really causing me problems now. I think it might be time for me to bring on Trossard. But now here come Wolves once more. intercepted again and again and again. They just can't find a way through our midfield. As here comes Jesus, gives it to Martinelli. Martinelli is flying in between the players. Wow, that was nice. Odegaard to take the free kick, tries to shoot it directly. I don't think that was a wise decision, and that's a really poor tackle. Was that Havertz or Jesus? It was Gabriel Jesus. He's going to receive a yellow card. Absolutely, that was a nasty tackle. If Martinelli is going to cross from that position, then I think I need to have people into the box. There are some things that need to change. Here comes Ben White. Oof, Ben White is flying through, and that is a penalty that Ben White has just won single-handedly. Oh my word, that was really, really cool from Ben White. Bukayo Saka steps up to take it. Bukayo Saka will score his first goal of the season for Arsenal, and we are leading Wolves by 2-0, but I think a few things need to change tactically. That was beautiful. Actually, it was just all beautiful. In fact, what Ben White did was more than plentiful for us. But now I think it's time I just did a little bit of substitution and some changes. So Saka is seriously flying through that position. Bukayo Saka tries to cross on into the box. It just goes to no avail. Ben White's ball, it is crossed all the way to Mateus Cunha. Calafiori will clear, and Mosquera will come in for Wolves in the 75th minute. Mateus Cunha, oh, it is Bueno coming out and then Mosquera going out. I think Martinelli, I'm just going to substitute him off. That's how you make substitutions. I'm going to bring on Leandro Trossard, and then after that one we can change the tactical order. Leandro Trossard, when he comes on, I feel like I will want him to make more forward runs, and also his crossing frequency, just reduce it a little bit, because we are crossing and no one is in the box to receive the ball. So some few changes will be made later on, but currently I'm lining up a substitution. Leandro Trossard coming in for Gabriel Martinelli in the dying minutes of the game. I still have 3 more substitutions to use. I don't know where I'm going to use them. I feel like changes in the midfield will be necessary, but maybe Declan Rice to be replaced by Jorginho, just to have him do a little bit of things. And then for Jorginho, I think Jorginho will have to know to play more of like in the midfield and more forward. For Saka, I was playing this so that for Odegaard, I want Odegaard to move more into the box, Jesus move more forward, because Trossard moving here with the crosses he's putting in, we have no people out on the side. So Saka do more of that, just a little bit of route editing, and that's just how you make the changes in the game. Calafiori with a tackle. It is a free kick for Wolves in the dying minutes of the game, and now a little bit of chance for them to maybe cross something into the box as Jorginho comes on to replace Declan Rice. Doyle with the cross into the box. It is cleared. The ball is hit forward. Semedo will intercept. Jorginho with the first touch of the ball. Odegaard has all the space. He has Saka on the other side. He crosses one. Bukayo Saka makes it 3-0 and his second of the game. An incisive counter attack from Arsenal. Just look at Martin Odegaard. So Saka crossed it. Good control. First time touch on his left foot. Bukayo Saka makes it 3. I love the way you just make a few changes in the game as Cunha is taken off, and then all of a sudden the team just falls into place. Trossard goes past. That was a nice one, but Trossard gets a yellow card for his tackle. Yeah, that was so unnecessary. His tackle on Nelson Semedo was so unnecessary. He collects it, Jorginho with the ball, and that will be that for the game. Match day 1 of 38. We beat Wolves by 3-0 at home. Nice little game from the lads. Gabriel Jesus greeting. They had 6 shots, they had 1. We had 5 on target, they have done none. Goals from Havertz and Bukayo Saka were enough for us to take this down. Bukayo Saka's goal, second goal, a beautiful one, build up from Odegaard. Results elsewhere: Crystal Palace have beaten Brentford at home, City have beaten Chelsea 2-1, Liverpool have beaten Ipswich, Tottenham have beaten Leicester in a 5-goal thriller, Manchester United have beaten Fulham by 5-1. Wow, I think that just skyrockets them to the top of the table, but from us. And you can also watch match highlights after the game. That was the first goal from Kai Havertz, a really beautiful one, really incisive. Bukayo Saka's second goal from the penalty, just beautiful. And also his third goal, nice control, slams it with his left foot to the roof of the net to make it 3-0. nil. As you can see, the starman for them was Hosesa and our starman was William Saliba. So I think William Saliba goes with the man of the match. I don't know why Bukayo Saka doesn't get man of the match. Odegaard had 2 assists, doesn't get it. Bukayo Saka had more assists, doesn't get it. Saliba gets the man of the match. Okay, I don't get the logic of this team. And even on the end screen, there is a lot to look at. You can look at the teams, you can look at the match stats, you have the match events, how everything went down in the match, even the substitutes. You have the match report, like just words, maybe like commentary if you want. The man of the match was given to Bukayo Saka. Oh, okay. So the star man for us was William Saliba, but the man of the match goes to Bukayo Saka. Okay, and that's great. I think that one is not a steal. That's better than expected. We also have team ratings before match and we have team ratings after the match. We increase by 1 and they decrease by is that 22? Ooh, that's a lot. And then we have results elsewhere across the league. We have the attendance, we have the league table as things stand with all the games. All teams have already played their first games of the season. We have chances, we have attendance in games. We had 60,000. Manchester United, there was 74,000. We have the second highest attendance today. We have, you can look at the results across many leagues, across many match days. Match day 2, we are facing Aston Villa. We have the comment from the press. We are not yet as far as we thought. I would have thought that we were a bit further. That is a comment from Wolverhampton Wanderers fan. That was the comment of the day. We have the match day stats from all around. The team of the match day: Saliba is in there. Team of the day: Anthony for Manchester United, Kulusevski, Gundogan, Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United beat someone by 2-1. And then goals today: Anthony scored a hat-trick, Kulusevski is here, scored twice, Saka scored twice, and since Anthony and Saka are more of like playing the same role, Anthony replaces him and Kulusevski takes the other one. Anthony with a rating of 10, he was the player of the day. That's beautiful to see from them, and that is just the team of the day. We have performances across. We were the best performers in the match day 1, an average rating of 6.91 across the whole team. 3 goals, 5 chances, 5 shots. Possession 50%, though teams like Manchester United and Palace had more possession. And then passing percentage 81.08. We have the top players in the day: Anthony, Kulusevski, Saka, Joshua Zirkzee. Havertz is up down in 12th. Odegaard is down in 19th. We have the best rated. We have Saliba, Anthony, Flecken, Odegaard, Saka. The likes of Saka, White are just all the way down here with the ratings of 7.0. We have the fair play, the FFP, the yellow cards and red cards. There was no red card across the whole weekend, as Jesus, Trossard and Calafiori picked for us some really good yellow cards here. We have 3 yellow cards for the first match day. We have injuries. Kai Havertz is out for 2 days with a bruised calf muscle. I think that is why I had to substitute him off at halftime with an energy level of 51. So he had an injury in the first half and I didn't see it. He has a bruised calf muscle. We have the duel: William Saliba and Nelson Semedo. Oh, okay. Rating of 10, rating of 6. Saliba was all over the back of Semedo and Semedo couldn't do anything. And also we have the match statistics, just the way we were seeing it in halftime. If you want to watch the highlights, you have highlights here, and then we just looked at these ones during halftime, all of it. So that's just the induction on after a match day, how things look. Next up we have Aston Villa at home. Londoners celebrate with us win at the start of the season against Wolves. My little face is out there. Just look at me alongside the likes of Pep and Ancelotti and Erik ten Hag. We have a lot of. I'm a manager. I'm a Premier League manager. Really big name out there in England, right? Emirates behind me. Really beautiful. Doesn't it look so? Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching this first episode. It has been a pleasure. I know you have enjoyed. I hope if you have done so, make sure to subscribe for more content. The second episode drops very soon enough. If the video hits 10 views, we drop the second episode. We just go according to the way the fan base is, and we also hope that you, if you are enjoying, you subscribe, and we just get more and getting going into this match. I have only played 1 match today because it was the start. I had to do a little bit of more induction, but now since I know my way around the game, I think we can do better and also take care of the little detailing without involving you guys so much. As you can see, we have a lot of things going on. There will be no match at the weekend. You might want to schedule a friendly match. I don't think I want to do that. I have a game in like a week's time. So anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope to see you in the next episode. Peace, and also enjoy this one, enjoy the video on the screen. That's what I meant to say.